I'm Joanne Cary. Welcome back to my channel. Today, the guides bring through a very soothing and smooth transmission about our spiritual growth and the energetics of this time, really encouraging us to embrace our personal growth and healing during this time of energetic shifts, to confront and address our deep-seated wounds and patterns, such as shame and unworthiness, and in order to be able to fully embody our highest potential. They end the message with a beautiful light language transmission and sound healing to support us in integrating not only the energies of the words that they brought through at the beginning, but to support us in our spiritual evolution and our next steps. I hope you love their message. And if you do, please subscribe to my channel and leave me a comment. It helps the channel to grow, and it supports me in continuing to be able to provide these messages for you. Thank you and enjoy. We are here as we are always here. We so love to gather, to share with each of you the energies, the guidance, to support you as you navigate all that is before you in this incredible shift in consciousness. Because you are each unique individuals with your unique histories on this plane, on this life, and in others, you have each your own requirements, your own learning, and your own requirements for integration of energies to support you in opening to your fullest expression as the divine embodied in form. You already are a divine being of light. You are already being and existing within the higher dimensional realities. And you are also embodied within the physical vessel that is undergoing massive shifts and changes, both as a result of the additional energy frequencies that are pummeling the earth, that are embodying the earth, that are infusing the earth and the field that you live and be within. And you are changing. The energy with every choice that you make shifts the very cellular structure of your body, moving it more into alignment to the divine template that is the you intended to be, that is the you in the highest expression that you can be. And the discrepancy are all the masks, the layers, the beliefs, the patterns, the indoctrinations, the structures, the traumas, big T and little t, that you've experienced throughout your lifetime and lifetimes that still resonate within the field that you brought with you to heal in this very important lifetime. For you brought with you into this lifetime, many of you have brought many lives, 2, 3, 4, or more lifetimes worth of healing. For you knew this lifetime to be of great importance and great potential for the possibility of propelling yourself forward, accelerating forward at an exponential rate. And this means that this can be one of the most challenging lifetimes in many ways, for there is nowhere to turn, there is nowhere to hide from yourself. For the energies keep lifting you, like the tide waters keep lifting you. And if you attempt to maintain the anchor on the ocean floor as the water lifts, you will find your ship sinking. And so it becomes important, yes, for you to make the choice to not turn your sight from those things that come forth in your awareness and presence. Those things that you may wish not to see, those things that challenge you, those patterns, those wounds that you have experienced, that of shame being a big one, not being enough, another, not worthy and deserving, another, not being lovable, another. So many deep wounds, so many of you carry still, many layers healed, yet like the scar, it takes much time for the skin to heal, for the scar to shrink and become only a pale phantom of the experience you had that created it. And yet, the powerful beings you are, and we would say the warriors you are, for many of you in other lifetimes have indeed held those energies, the strength, the courage, the ability to persevere when things seem almost impossible. And yet those are the traits you have brought with you, whether you know them or not, into this lifetime, to support you in healing, to support you in allowing for the healing through your sight, through your awareness, through your allowance, through simply allowing what comes forth to be seen, not judged, to be seen and not tossed back under the carpet, to be seen, felt to a lesser degree, so that you can come back into the wholeness in your experience, in alignment with the wholeness you hold already in your true form. This time can be challenging, and yet the energetics are such that you are constantly being lifted. You are constantly being lifted, and that is why you are seeing some of the challenges, experiencing some of the challenges that you are. Do you understand? Just like you being tethered by the anchor to the bottom of the ocean and the tides rising, you begin to see the water flow into the boat as the tether is holding you down. You can choose to let the water sink the boat, or you can choose to begin seeing it and taking the actions of bailing it out, of allowing, perhaps, the anchor to lift so that you may lift up. And through the release of the anchor, you allow that which is not serving to go away, and allowing yourself to naturally go in the direction that you are already moving, to the wholeness and the truth of you, the vibrational frequency of you, without the masks, without the tethers, without the fear weighing you down. And we hear some of you saying, but this is impossible. So much is going on both in my life and in the world around me that I find it near impossible to stay afloat. I feel at times that I get pulled under, like in a whirlpool pulling down. And in that, we say, dear one, move into the center of you, to the truth of you, and feel the vastness and the power that is you. For you are stronger than you think. You are grander than you know. And you are capable of moving through everything. As you move from the judgment, as you move from the how or why is this happening again? How or why is this happening to me? And move to this is happening on my behalf. This is simply showing me what I need to see, to experience, to move forward to what I chose, to what I want, even if it's not as you think it should be. And this calls you, dear ones, to the fear that you all hold on to so often as your first grip, which is to say, this is how bad it might be. If this happens, if this occurs, then this bad thing will happen. And don't you see that by worrying about what might happen, by looking to your past as to what has happened in the past, you are simply creating more of that. Instead of being open to the possibility that perhaps what you are moving through, perhaps the storm that you are in and moving through is actually taking you to something more magical than you could ever believe. Are you willing to allow it to be different than you think it should be? That's the choice. You can hold on to the thought that it needs to be a certain way, that it must be a certain way. And you can be upset and angry and sad and grief-ridden. All of those things are valid and you may choose them. But be aware that you're choosing them. And we would encourage you to stay in that for only a moment or two, allowing the feelings to flow through you, the emotions to move through the waters of your being, and then choose to look forward to the day that you are in, to the moment that you are in, to what beautiful thing you can do next to support you. For as you allow and be open to the possibility, I am open to the new, even if it's not as I think it should be. As you are open to the new, as you allow yourself the possibility, the probability increases that that thing that is coming for you is even better than you could ever have imagined. But you have to choose. The times are here for great change, great shifts, incredible opportunities to become and to experience yourself in the truth of who you are, in the highest expression that you can, with your senses fully opened. As you align to a world without fear, as you align to a world that is existing now, but the frequency you hold must align and vibrate with it, like the tuning fork, yes. If you are vibrating at one level, and its appearance is what you see around you right now, and each person is seeing their own individual reality based on the level of frequency that they hold, you can tell where your frequency is at by what you are seeing in the world around you. If you are seeing the peace and the love and the joy, then you are vibrating in resonance to that. If you are seeing the doom and the gloom, if you're focusing on the doom and the gloom, that is where you are in resonance with. There is no wrong or right. There simply is. And you simply get to choose over and over where you wish to be. And the more you can choose to align to the highest level that you can, the more you choose to align your vibrational frequency to the highest level that you can in each moment that you are in, the more you are able to be tethered, the more you are tethered in, woven into the higher level frequency, where more and more of that same comes in. And we know that we are not saying anything new to those who hear it. But we share that it is in the practice, it is in the embodiment of the words and the wisdom that we share that will support you. And we are supporting you now in the energy and holding you at the level of frequency in which we speak. For the light threads, the threads of light of you are being woven in at this level, holding you at this level, so that you may more easily and more gracefully hold this level of frequency, regardless of what you see outpictured in the reality around you. This is not perfection. It is progress. It is you making choices over and over and over and over and over again to choose the highest, to recognize when you are not, and not to shame yourself, not to berate yourself for doing something wrong or not doing as you think you should do, but allowing yourself great grace, for this is a challenging time. And the circumstances you find yourself in are challenging. And yet, dear ones, you are made for this. You chose this, you're prepared for this, and you can move through this. We'll bring through a few tones, a few frequencies to support the integration of the words and the messages and the energies that we've shared for you. If you are open to receive them, simply set the intention that you are only open to those energies and that information that are for your highest good, in the perfect amounts needed, yes, for your healing and evolution at this time. Asitia tukoriamana, amata toriki atmia tata korushikiati ama. Atu turiki ni anamata tukorashitiata. Amata tuturiti kiatama akataki atak au shuturiama. Atademio tututori kiatama a rashutukurmata. Amata tuturushitimiata marakatiata rashuturashitimiata. Amata tutori kiatama rakatutukura marsikviti ata shura maikia. Amatukutu oimia tamakai kia sutukura moyata. Ashututura matiata marakatai kia ta ura shatamara kiasha. Asatikia sutukura mai kianma. Arashutoi kiata mai kiato. Ashatamara kai kiata mai kiashata. Amatukura shiata mayata makau kota shikia sadama. Amatiau kuo shutuimia tamarakai kia. Ashatukur Ashatamaraka. Ashatikur Ashatamaikia Tamaraka. Arshami Atukurimia Tura Yakiatukurumia Tai Atukurimia Tiaturiana. Amaratia tuya namakaitia turama. Amiatia turaya namayawa. Amatiatia turaya mataya. Urashia tamakau kotusha tamaikiatama. Asatiataka okurosha tamaikia. May our words, may our tones, may our frequency support you fully in maintaining this level of energy and frequency to support you in maintaining this in your outpictured experience in the days and months to come. We send you such great blessings on this day, and for now we are complete. If you like that message from my guides, please like it, share it, turn on notifications, and subscribe to my channel. It really does help get the energies and messages out to those who need them. And I look forward to seeing you on the next transmission.